Welcome to another Sunday reset, so stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Nikki and I want to welcome you here to Carry Grace. Alright, so in today's video we are going to be doing a Sunday reset. I'm going to be doing some planning and some cleaning and just getting myself ready for the week. Now I do want to mention that I actually film these videos on Monday because Monday is my actual reset day, but I share these videos on Sunday and call it a Sunday reset because I know that so many of you like to do this on Sunday. So hopefully that is not confusing. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing some planning. I've got some cleaning to do and we're just going to get ready for the week. So I am currently, I have just changed kind of my schedule for the week. I'm trying out something different. I've been doing a lot of filming kind of throughout the week and I'm trying to streamline some things and make it so that I'm only filming on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then I feel like I have the rest of the week to do editing and just lots of other work and home things and just life things that I need to do. So we're going to try that out. So this is my first week kind of changing my schedule around, and so I do feel a little bit kind of off balance. I don't really feel exactly like I know exactly what today is going to hold, but we're just going to kind of jump into it. I do also want to mention it is currently 10 a.m. when I'm starting this video. I've already been up for a while. I've done my morning routine. I've had my walk. I'm dressed for the day. I've taken my son to the gym. I've had breakfast, just all of those things. So now it's 10 o'clock and we're going to get some stuff done. I did mention that I'm trying to figure out the best way for me to film all of these things to get them in my Sunday reset video. So you already saw me like in my last week's video plan for this week, but I'm going to be changing up how I do that. I'm going to sit down from now on and do that like on a Monday morning so that you're going to see it the next week in the Sunday reset video. And so you've already seen me do this. However, in that last video, I didn't really know what we were going to have for dinner and some different things. So that's kind of what I'm going to do right here. I've got my kind of just brain dump notebook. I talked about this in last week's video, so you can check that out. I'm not going to go through all of that, but I do sit down and just kind of do a big brain dump at the beginning of the week. I've got work stuff, personal stuff, and then I'm also trying to do like my dinner ideas and stuff on the personal side of this. So for dinner ideas, I've got crock pot pork chops over rice. We didn't end up having that last week, so I'm going to move it to this week. We also didn't have smoked chicken legs and baked potatoes, so I moved that to this week. And here's an example of why doing the dinner ideas is saving me a lot of money. So I talked about this in the last video, but not making the next dinner until we have finished up leftovers is definitely saving us money, and here is proof. These are 2 meals that I had all the stuff for. We didn't make them, so those are 2 meals that I'm not having to shop for this week. So I'm going to write out a couple other things with some lunch ideas. I've also got a grocery haul from Publix that I'm going to put in this video. You're going to see a lot of those lunch ideas in that. And then I'm going to figure out some breakfast things that I can prep for this week. All right, so I did my brain dump and thankfully it is not nearly as long as last week's, but there are some things from here that I need to finish up this week, but there was no reason for me to really rewrite that stuff. So for dinner ideas, I already mentioned that I'm going to do the pork chops and the smoked chicken legs because we didn't do those last week. And then we're going to do a like a tortellini bake with some ground turkey. And then we're also going to do tacos, and that's all I'm going to plan so far for right now because that's really going to get us through most of the week. And then if we need some more meals, I'll figure something out. I may have to go to the store, but as of right now, I don't have to go to the store for any of this stuff. So for lunch ideas, you're going to see in my grocery haul that I got some taquitos and some bagel dogs, And then I've also got stuff to make an Italian crescent ring. I may actually do that in today's video because I think both of my boys are going to be home today for lunch. That is a passionate penny pincher recipe. This is in the new one pot box. All of the meals that we've tried in that have been so good. But I think I may make that for lunch today, and I'm not gonna like go through the process, but if I do make it today, I will share like a picture of the results because I think it's gonna be really good. And I'm not gonna make this for dinner simply because my husband does not like this. Like, he doesn't like ham and salami and stuff like that, but my boys do. And so I think that's gonna be a fun lunch. This week for breakfast, I'm not doing any kind of breakfast prep. We've got lots of bagels. We do have a few eggs and then some oatmeal, so that should be enough to kind of get us through. So I went ahead and I kind of just updated this, and then I wrote in some meals that I know for sure, and then like I said, the rest of them, I will fill these in as we go. So now I need to do some cleaning. So I have made my meal plan. I haven't really had to grocery shop. I'm not gonna check off grocery shop because I did a little bit of grocery shopping, but I may still need to do some more once we get through this. So I'm not gonna check that off yet. Clean out purse, I pretty much never do that. But these are the things we're gonna work on today. I wanna clean mirrors, clean light fixtures and fans. Yeah, I'm not doing that today. Dust furniture, to vacuum house. I'm not sure if I'll get to clean out the fridge and do these kitchen things, but I do want to mop the floors and like clean the bathrooms, change towels, restock toilet paper. I'll probably do those things, hopefully. And then that's pretty much it. That's kind of what I like to do at the beginning of the week to kind of just get ready for the week. And I'm also going to film it a little bit different. I'm gonna go like a room at a time instead of a task at a time because that's just how I wanna do it. I'm in the mood to kind of just change things up. So I think we're gonna start in my master bedroom. The other thing I wanna show you guys is that I do sit down and use my daily planner. I know I showed you my weekly planner and kind of my brain dump, but then after I've worked through that, I just take a few minutes and I just jot everything down in my daily. And it really just helps me stay focused on what I need to do. It helps me see kind of where my windows of time are, where things need to happen. And then it's really easy for me to just jot to-dos down as the day goes. So I definitely rely on my daily planner. Got a quick Publix grocery haul. So they had strawberries and loaf cakes, buy one get one. So we're gonna do strawberry shortcakes. And I went ahead and just got some heavy whipping cream so I can make some whipped cream to put on top. Got a gallon of milk, some rye bread, a corned beef. We always do a corned beef for St. Patrick's Day. They had Starbucks creamers on sale, buy one get one. So I got 2 of those. We really like these pretzel dogs for just like a quick lunch or sometimes even a dinner, just depending what we have going on. They were buy one get one. Taquitos were buy one get one. My kids like those sometimes for lunch and snacks and stuff. These waffle fries were buy one get one. I also got some crescent rolls and some lunch meat to make like an Italian ring kind of thing. So this is mostly junky kind of food, but it was all a good price and there were things that my kids will definitely eat. And Polars, these were buy one get one. They had a new flavor, pink apple and lemon, so I grabbed one of those. Black cherry is always one that I like. And then they also had strawberry watermelon, and I know for sure that I like that one. Now that I have all of my plans and lists and groceries and meals figured out, we're going to do some cleaning. So I'm going to start right here in my master bedroom, and the first thing I'm going to do is get these clothes put away. When it comes to the cleaning portion of my weekly reset, my goal is always to get this done on Monday. However, I am not super strict with that. You guys, life happens, things come up, plans change, and so overall I am very happy if I just get to all of these things and get them checked off of my list at some point throughout the week. So like I said, ideally I get to do these things on Monday, but if not, as long as I get these things done by the end of the week, we count that as a win. So I've got clothes put away, I'm going to clean mirrors, I'm going to dust, I am going to vacuum, and I am going to mop. Most weeks I just use a Swiffer on my furniture, but every now and then I like to Swiffer everything and then get out my Method wood cleaner and then just give it everything a nice wipe down. This stuff smells so good. I think it's probably one of my favorite cleaners because it smells so good, but it always feels really nice and clean in here when I take this extra step. But I do not do this every week. Usually it's just a Swiffer. So in the comments, I want you to tell me a few things. What day do you typically do your weekly reset on? Which for me, a weekly reset is basically just my everyday weekly cleaning. And then also let me know if you prefer to clean by task or clean by room. Normally I'm a task cleaner, but today I was just feeling doing it room by room. So that is what I'm going with. Sometimes I get questions about my vacuum cleaner. This is a Shark Rocket. I prefer a vacuum that has a cord on it. I've had several way back in the day that didn't have a cord. And I don't know, there's just something about a corded vacuum. I like that I don't have to charge the vacuum. I like that I can do my whole house. I don't know. I just find that it's a lot easier for me, and so that's what I like to use. Now, when it comes to mopping, I have used lots of different mops over the years, and for me, it really depends on what kind of flooring I have. The floors in this house are actually just vinyl, and I find that a steam mop does the best job. I've used a spin mop on these floors. I've used an e-cloth mop head. I've used all the different things, but like I said, on these particular floors, I find that my steam mop does the best job. This room is done, so now we are going to move into my dining room. I didn't think I was actually going to be able to film in this room today because, as you can see, all the school stuff set up on the table. My son has been in here doing schoolwork. I'm not even sure where he disappeared to or what he's doing, but I noticed he was gone as I was coming out of my bedroom, so I figured I would take the time to film this really quick. So I'm not going to give you guys a whole bunch of angles in here. I try to just kind of set the camera back so that I could move super quickly. So I dusted the china cabinet. I'm dusting everything on the fireplace, giving everything a quick dust. Then we are just going to do a quick vacuum and a quick mop, and then we will move on to the next thing. Does anyone else find mopping super satisfying? I don't know what it is about mopping, but especially mopping with my steam mop, it is such a satisfying task to me. This is something that I really enjoy doing. Now we're going to move into the kitchen, and the kitchen always goes really fast because all I have to do in here is vacuum and mop. I don't have to dust. I do like to take the time though. It just takes me a couple extra seconds to pick up the dog bowls and then also move the trash can. I like to make sure that I vacuum underneath those areas and around those areas, and then also mop them really well, because those can be some of the dirtiest places in my kitchen. So hopefully you guys have been following along with my decluttering videos that I've been doing. I'm really excited that I've got all of the different areas in my home decluttered, and now I get to move on to spring cleaning. So let me know down in the comments if there's anything particular that you would really like to see in my spring cleaning videos. I know some people like to declutter during their spring cleaning, and I definitely wanted to keep it separate this year. I don't always, but this year I wanted to do all of the decluttering first before I get into the actual spring cleaning. It's actually been really cold here for Florida this time of year. This, like the day that I'm editing this, I woke up to 41 degrees. That's cold for us. But, so I'm kind of like not ready to do anything outside yet. I want to wait till after the pollen is completely gone and after it warms up a little bit. So I'm definitely going to be starting inside for my spring cleaning. So now my kitchen is done and we are going to move on to my office. Now let me just tell you a little bit about my office. I feel like my office is really hard to clean because of the way it is set up. So I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but you will definitely be able to tell in some other angles. But my desk is basically floating in the middle of the room, and then I have lights behind the desk. So they're between the desk and the wall. And I've had it set up this way for a little while. I think I'm going to move things around and try a few other different things. But I had it this way because it was really easy to keep my lights set up. And then also this rug, it tends to want to move around. It was a really cheap rug, which is fine. But having the desk directly on top of it in the middle really keeps the rug in place, because y'all, my dog, when he's like playing around, he likes to run in here and he will like move the entire rug. It was so funny, but it was also a little bit annoying too. So anyway, I don't know. I think I'm gonna rearrange some stuff in here. One thing that I always like to do though is dust. I like to dust in here and then obviously clean the floors. I don't always take that mouse pad off my desk and use that wood cleaner, but again, it smells so good when I do and everything feels nice and clean. I do like to make sure that it is very dry though before I put that big mouse pad or desk pad back. Now, when it comes to cleaning the floors in here, it's definitely kind of hard with all of the lighting equipment, so I just kind of have to do the best that I can. But that is okay. We do not go for perfection around here. We just do the best we can. I also have not done my monthly cleaning yet, and I noticed that the baseboards in this room were really, really dirty. I'm not sure if it's like because of the computer and the printer and stuff, but this room seems to get really dusty. It's also the room where my dog's bed is, so that probably has something to do with it. But I had the duster out already, so I went ahead and just wiped the baseboards down while I was in here. All right, so I would really like some feedback. How do you guys like these Sunday reset videos? These videos are definitely a little bit longer than what I typically post, but I know some of you guys really like long videos. This is the kind of video that you can put on while you are doing some cleaning or folding laundry or prepping food or whatever it is that you're working on, so that I can just kind of keep you company while you are doing the things that you need to be doing. So let me know, how are you enjoying these videos? Is there something that you would like for me to change? Is there something that you would like for me to do a little bit different? Let me know. I'm really curious. So I've got one more room done, and then we are going to move to the next room. Before I vacuumed and mopped in this room, I moved Leo's bed to the living room. And you guys, I want you to see where he is. This is his little spot when he wants to go hide and then just kind of observe everything that is going on in the house. He likes to run upstairs and he sits right here. And in just a second, you're going to see he'll finally look at me and then he runs downstairs to come and get me. He's so sweet. And then once I get his bed put back in his little spot, he will come down and he will get back in his bed so he can keep watching what I'm doing. And just like the other rooms, I usually just Swiffer, but today I went ahead and got out my wood cleaner and rag and I'm just wiping down all of the furniture. The other thing that you will notice that I'm doing is I'm trying to take most of the things off of the surfaces, and then I am Swiffering them down, then wiping them down with the cleaner, and then I'm letting them dry really well before I put everything back. All of the furniture in this room is painted, and it just does much better if I let it fully dry before I put anything back. So I kind of take a few minutes and move on to the next thing, and then I will come back and put things back where they go. I also watered this plant while I had it moved, and let's just say the plant is really, really glad that I gave it some water.
All right, so I think I've talked about it, maybe. I can't remember. So this is the first time that we have ever hung up the TV over this piece of furniture. So I purchased this piece of furniture when we lived in our last rental house. And because it was a rental house, we did not hang our TV on the wall. Then when we moved to this house, we waited a really long time before we hung up the TV. We actually kind of did some switching and moving things around, and this TV had to go on the wall, but we waited, like I said, we waited a long time to do it. And now that I finally have a TV on the wall, I need to decorate the piece of furniture that is below it. And I've been trying to kind of work with things that I have, trying to figure out scale and things like that. And I didn't do it in this video, but I did finally get some things specifically for this spot, and you guys will see it in a video sometime soon, I'm sure. But I'm finally very happy with how this cabinet looks. Like I said, it's not with the stuff that's on it in this video. Again, I've been playing with things that I already had to kind of figure out scale and what I wanted. But I'm very excited that I finally figured it out, because it has been annoying me. I'm actually really surprised that Leo is just laying in his bed while I am vacuuming. He is usually so scared of the vacuum and runs upstairs to get out of the way. I guess he knew that I had already done that spot or something. I don't know, but it was just kind of funny and sweet. He always wants to be really close to his mama. We are moving on to bathrooms, and yes, I do clean bathrooms every single week. I don't always clean showers every week, but I definitely clean bathrooms every week. So I like to clean the toilets, clean the mirrors, sinks, and counters. And I do that in the downstairs bathroom. Well, I say downstairs. This is our powder room. I do that here. I do that in our master bathroom, which you will see in a few minutes. And then my boys do this in their bathroom upstairs. I always like to grab just like a grocery sack to use as a trash can. That way, all of the paper towels and stuff that I'm using on the toilet, I can just get rid of them. They don't even have to go into the trash can. I can put them in this bag, and then this bag gets taken to the trash, which is great. So the products that I like to use in our bathrooms, I use an e-cloth system for our mirrors. I just use like a Lysol toilet cleaner for the toilets, and then I use a combination of Barkeeper's Friend and Simple Green. So the Barkeeper's Friend I like to use on this faucet. This faucet gets spots really, really bad, and the only thing I have found that really takes the spots completely off is Barkeeper's Friend. And then Simple Green, it's just a cleaner that I have used forever. It comes in a concentrate, and we water it down to use in the house, but it's a great degreaser. It's great for a lot of things, and it's one of those cleaners that I just really like the smell. We use it outside for lots of different things, but we also use it inside, and I like using it to clean the sinks and the counters. It does a really good job. This bathroom is done, so now we are going to move to the dungeon bathroom. You guys, I am so over our bathroom. It is just so ugly. There is so much brown and just so much brown. This is still on our list. We just haven't had a chance to tackle it. I don't really know what else to say. We just haven't had a chance to tackle it yet. There's still a few projects that are ahead of this one, but I'm really hoping that we get to this one sooner rather than later, because I really hate filming in here. There's so much brown, and I feel like it's just, it is ugly, but all of the brown makes like the lighting look weird. It makes everything super yellow and just all the things. So I do not like filming in this room, but anyway, it is currently the state of our bathroom, and I still clean it every week because even if it's ugly, it has to be clean. So there's that. So we are doing the same thing in this bathroom that we did in the other bathroom. I'm cleaning the toilet, the mirror, the faucet, the sink, and the countertops. hope you guys enjoyed today's Sunday reset. It felt really good to get my house reset for the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new to my channel and not already subscribed, please consider subscribing down below, and I will see you guys soon.